Hey folks, this is Fromark once again with the Fromark Play Show once again, and this time around we're going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, originally released in 1994 on the Sega Game Gear. Although in Japan the game was called Sonic and Tails 2, as it is technically a sequel to Sonic Chaos. And the reason it's called Sonic Triple Trouble over here is because Sonic's got 3 different enemies he's got to deal with this time around. Of course, you see Knuckles, there's the big bad Dr. Eggman, and there's newcomer Fang the Sniper, or Knack the Weasel as he is also known. But anyways, let's get going with it here, folks. You got the option once again to play as Sonic and or Tails, but this time around we're just going to stick with Sonic the Hedgehog, the blue blur himself. This is Great Turquoise Zone. And this is kind of similar to your Green Hill, Emerald Hill type area. A lot of palm trees, a lot of rings, a lot of blue skies and oceans. But anyways, yeah, this is a pretty cool little game, honestly. As you seen, Eggman's pretty much tricked Knuckles once again. He thinks Sonic's the bad guy this time around. As has happened several times at this point, because Knuckles is not very bright. But anyways, the goal here, one of the mini goals here is to get 50 rings and find the hidden special stages, kind of similar to most Sonic games. But the thing about these special stages are there are certain monitors with Chaos Emeralds on them. And if you can find those, yeah! But yeah, I like this game. It's not my favorite Game Gear Sonic title. There's one of those boxes. But yeah, let's show off that first special stage, folks. This is one of 2 different variations of the special stage in this game. This one is the, it's kind of a labyrinth-style mess to get through. A lot of stuff will knock you around and knock you out of the way. And it's really easy to run out of time in some of these if you're not careful. However, some of these also have monitors with little clocks on them, where they give you an extra few seconds. And luckily here, I don't believe I've run out of time. And at the end of each one of these special stages, we will be introduced to the Fang the Sniper, Knack the Weasel character that I mentioned at the beginning of this part. As, yeah, there he is. See what he's doing. Well, he just bonked that little switch there. It looks like he got himself there, so whatever he was trying to do didn't work out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like some kind of treasure hunter who's after the Chaos Emeralds just for the heck of it. I don't think he's really associated with Eggman in this game. He's just kind of doing his own thing. He likes the Chaos Emeralds. But yeah, this ain't like my top favorite Game Gear game. That's probably Sonic Chaos. But this is up there for sure. This isn't a bad game by any means. It's definitely one of the better Game Gear titles. Once again, you got those signposts that'll show other characters sometimes. I believe, once again, if you get the Sonic character to show up on the signpost, you get an extra life. Let's keep it rolling on to the Great Turquoise Act 2, shall we? But yeah, there are actually monitors hidden in each one of the acts in this game. Somewhere you can find one. I try to get most of them early on. Try to get all the special stages out of the way as early as possible. Mostly because I don't know where every single one of the monitors are hidden. But I know where enough of them are to get by. Now, once again, I'll just get 50 rings, and I mean, once I get all the, I go after the Chaos Emeralds pretty early through this game, so once I get all those out of the way, I pretty much just breeze through the rest of the game. It's all about keeping and finding rings and finding those monitors. And since I already have 55, oh yeah, there's checkpoints there. The checkpoints come back, kind of like they are in the Sonic 1 Game Gear game. Those little down arrows. but they don't serve much of a purpose in this game because I don't really die a whole lot, and it just seems like the checkpoints end up being more pointless than more often than not. Let's roll on to the second variation of the special stage. The goal here is you're in a sky chase-like level and you get 80 rings, fly in the tornado. I think if you get hit by those bomb-looking things there a few times, you get knocked out of the stage, but if you don't get 80 rings early on, no need to worry, as the special stage apparently just seems to keep looping and you can just continue to get rings and it'll end once you get 80. Pretty simple stuff, really. But yes, like most of the other Game Gear Sonic titles, actually no, I don't believe my introduction to this one was on Mega Collection Plus on PS2, but rather Sonic Gems Collection on the GameCube. And once again, here we got Fang the Sniper. I prefer to just call him Fang, because that's his original name. He was renamed Knack the Weasel for American audiences. And unfortunately, he is an mostly forgotten Sonic character at this point, as he's only appeared in this game, Sonic the Fighters, and he was supposed to appear in the cancelled Sonic Extreme. Which, the more I think about that game, the more I'm just like, what if? But for now, I'm thinking about getting that second Chaos Emerald. And yes, that'll do it for Special Stage 2. I believe there are only 6 emeralds in this game once again, as most of the Game Gear Sonic games have pretty much established 6 emeralds. But it has been a hot minute since I recorded all this footage, so I guess I will find out as I commentate over it. So far I've got 2 continues, and I don't believe those will be necessary at any point. Now, all my practice runs of this game actually went, for the most part, they went fairly smooth, I feel. And this game isn't difficult by any means. I mean, some spots are kind of annoying, but I mean, it's your standard 8-bit Sonic game. It's way better than Sonic 2 on the Game Gear. That game is garbage. And here we got the first boss. You just gotta hit that turtle 4 times, and then you gotta wait for these little robots to show up, and then you just hit them another 4 times, and the boss is here once again, like most Game Gear Sonic titles. Fairly easy business to deal with. Here we got one of the first cutscenes, with Knuckles, that is, as he laughs and launches Sonic into the air with a bunch of lava. And that'll do it for Great Turquoise Zone, folks. And that'll take us to Sunset Park Zone, which this one's a pretty neat place. I like this zone, and I really like the music here. Took me a while to get this zone memorized and figured out though, so I could get all the Chaos Emeralds and get as many rings as possible. Plus, the boss used to give me a really hard time at one point, as I really didn't have much of an idea what I was supposed to do. Luckily, though, that's not indicated in the playthrough, so I wouldn't record a game if I felt like I was complete garbage at it. Although there was the time I recorded Mean Bean Machine. I wasn't too good at that, but I've never been too great at that one. And even though I lost a handful of rings, no worries. And that next Chaos Emerald location is up here. You want to spin dash up that little ramp loop thing there. And it's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Now just mosey on into that third special stage. So pretty much every odd-numbered special stage is like this, and the even-numbered ones are the Sky Chase zone style ones. And this is a little bit of a tricky section, but not really. I do not know if those things that show up in the waterfalls are anything to worry about. I don't stick around long enough to find out. This part's a little bit sus to deal with, as they're invisible platforms that don't show up until you jump on them. But no problem for Sonic. I'm gonna spin dash up a couple of ramps here. Yeah, Sonic Triple Trouble's a pretty cool game if I do say so myself. I invested a lot of time into practicing this one for the playthrough, and of course when I initially got Sonic Gems Collection, I played a good chunk of it. And once again, Fang the Sniper is showing up with another machine. Let's see what he's got for us this time, folks. I just hit him a couple of times and no big deal. Pretty pathetic, but once again, that's gonna get us another Chaos Emerald. Really, the only special stage that becomes any kind of major challenge to get through is, I would say, probably the last one. I would say that is definitely the hardest one to get. I noticed that most of these special stages are pretty much toward the end of each stage. Hey, there's a Sonic icon. And get an extra life out of it. And that'll do it for Sunset Park Act 1. And here we got Act 2, folks. I like the way this one kind of transitions into Act 3. It goes right into the boss. But for now, I want to get that next Chaos Emerald. Because like I said, I am all about getting those as early as possible. They don't turn you into Supersonic in any of the Game Gear games, but I just like to go after it for completionist clout. Bonk. I might want to... Yeah, I think I will go... No? If I were to go back, I'd know where some more rings are. But there's also... I got plenty anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump up here. Here we got another variation of the Sky Chase special stage, folks. Once again, you just gotta collect a set number of rings there. Just fly around. This one's at night, so that's kind of a cool little difference. I'm missing all kinds of freaking rings, but no need to worry. I just kind of loop back through it and get those on the way back through. But yeah, my introduction to Sonic Triple Trouble actually was through Sonic Gems Collection on the GameCube, which I initially bought back in April of 2009. I can't remember if that's one of the ones you got unlocked or not, but I have a lot of pretty fond memories of Sonic Gems Collection, like I do Sonic Mega Collection and Mega Collection Plus. I think Sonic compilations are a cool thing, even if it's been done to death. I mean, it gives people a way to play Sonic on the other consoles that you can't normally play Sonic on. Anyways, here we got Knack the Weasel once again, and let's see what he's got this time. Ooh, he's gonna drop a missile, or something kind of like that. And really the goal once again here is just to keep bonking him a few times. Of course I would get hit. And after you bonk him a certain number of times, the missile will fire back at him. And he runs away like the scared bitch he is, leaving the 4th Chaos Emerald in his path. Which sounds good to me, because I do believe there are only a couple more emeralds to retrieve. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get those rings. Ooh! Give me that ring back. Whoa! Oh no. That might not be that big of a deal. But yeah, I like this little transition here into Act 3. As it doesn't tell you Sonic has completed Act 2, but you gotta go immediately into the boss round. You gotta deal with the, it's not much of a boss, really. It's just you gotta keep running on the train tracks here, and eventually you'll make it to the front of the train, and you just gotta hit that robot that's at the front a couple of times, and you go on to the next zone. Pretty easy business, if I do say so myself. But this is actually fairly repetitive getting to the boss. You just collect a couple of rings and keep hitting those robots here. I believe if you run under them, they will drop the spikes. I don't stick around and find out. And there's the boss portion, folks. The goal here, though, is to not get hit by those spike things. And then you just gotta hit the robot part there 3 times, and bada bing, bada boom, that's gonna do it for part 1, folks. I will see you in part 2 of this playthrough, and I thank you for tuning into part 1. Anyways, I will see you next time.